What's up? How's it going? This is Storm back again with another video. And today we're gonna talk about why, we're gonna talk about alcohol. And we're gonna talk about why you should consider giving up your dependence on going out with your friends, drinking on the weekends, casually drinking, whatever it may be. We're going to talk about why you should give up alcohol if you're at all interested in your spiritual and mental well-being. So here's the deal. Alcohol is a drug at the end of the day. Regardless of its legality, regardless of the social stigma or the social acceptance around it, I should say, alcohol is a mind-altering substance. Not only is it a mind-altering substance, but it is also, from a physical standpoint, a body-deteriorating substance, right? Now, let me go a little bit deeper for you. First, I'm going to talk about the physical implications of drinking alcohol and why you should quit if you're at all concerned about your physical well-being. Alcohol, when you drink, dehydrates you. Number one. Number two, when you drink alcohol, your body synthesizes 25% less protein. Right? You can go look this up. What does that mean? Synthesize 25% less protein. What does that mean? Basically, what that means is if you were to go to the gym, right, and you were to, let's say, do a leg day, right? A normal leg day, just like you always do leg day. Everything is the same, except the night before you decided to drink alcohol. So that next day, after you do legs, it's going to take you 25% more calories in order for you to synthesize protein at the same rate that you would had you not drank. This is why you always get hungry after a night of drinking, because your body isn't synthesizing as much protein and needs more protein to compensate for that. This is another reason why high school seniors go into college with one type of body and they graduate college with another type of body, right? Regardless of how much working out they do, right? I went away to school. I knew kids who worked out almost every day sometimes. And even me, I was one of them, right? I worked out a ton in school. I played rugby. I was very active, but I was also drinking on a very regular basis. And so I can honestly say that me as a college freshman, I was in way better shape than I was when I graduated. And that's because alcohol makes you synthesize 25% less protein, right? Every time you drink it. So, this isn't a big deal if you're going to account for that, right? If you're going to I would say the best thing for you to do after a night of drinking, if you're going to continue drinking after this video, which I don't think you will, but if you're going to continue drinking after this video, the best thing for you to do is to make sure that you drink at least a bottle of water or a cup of water for every drink that you drink when you're out, and make sure that you have a fat protein shake with tons of protein, a decent amount of carbs. Maybe keep it low on the carbs and the fat if you can, honestly. Just have a really, really thick protein shake, and that'll help you avoid some of the fatigue, some of the bodily pains that are associated with quote-unquote hangover, right? What is really a hangover? A hangover is just you being dehydrated and you not synthesizing as much protein as you normally do. So now that we have the physical aspects of why drinking is bad out of the way, let's talk about the spiritual aspects of why drinking alcohol is very bad for you. Now, have you ever blacked out before? Done things that you would never do and then had to be reminded of the things that you did the next day? The answer is probably yes. If you drink alcohol, if you're a young person, the answer is probably yes. So what actually happened when you blacked out? Why don't you remember anything? Well, you don't remember anything from that night that you blacked out because you weren't actually there. I want you to hear that again. Your soul was not actually there. What happens when you drink alcohol in excess is that your body becomes so toxic of an environment that your soul cannot physically stay inside of it. So what happens? Your soul leaves your body and stays attached by a tether. So your soul is always going to be attached to you no matter what, for the most part. But your soul was not actually in your body. It was out here above your body. So then, how are you moving? How are you moving around? How are you communicating with others? How are you actually still functioning if your soul wasn't inside of you? Very easy answer to that question. Something else was inside of your physical shell, pulling all the strings and making you do what you did. That's why you don't remember what you did when you blacked out. I've had this situation happen to me before. I've blacked out and done things that I would never do. I've blacked out and licked people's faces. I've blacked out and had sex with girls that I didn't want to have sex with, that I would never have sex with, drunk or sober for that matter. But since I was blacked out, it wasn't me having sex with them. It was something else. Now, what you guys have to understand is this. Alcohol exists for a reason. Alcohol is legal for a reason. I don't have to go into the conspiracies as to why the government or whoever wants you to drink on a weekly basis. Because at the end of the day, this reality that we live in is run by low vibrational energies, right? And the thing about low vibrational energies, and to be honest, I do kind of feel bad for them sometimes, because low vibrational energies can't have a human experience. They're too low vibrational. They only exist as thoughts, as energies. So if you can only exist as a thought and as an energy, then wouldn't you love the opportunity to have a physical experience? Of course you would. That's where alcohol comes in. When someone gets blackout drunk, a low-level entity, as soon as the time is right, can jump in, and you don't have to be blackout. An entity can influence you just based on thoughts, but I can make a video about that at a later date. But if you're blackout, an entity can jump into your shell, take control of your body, take it for a spin, and have fun for the night, right? Make you do some funny stuff that your friends will film and maybe send to you via social media or on Snapchat or whatever the case may be. But you know, as well as I know, that you've seen some people who are blackout drunk do some pretty stupid things. Why? Because the entities running them get a kick out of it, right? And they also get a kick out of making other people think and react negatively, right? These entities, their food is negative energy. So if I get blackout drunk and something takes control of me and makes me do something fucked up, like say start a fight with someone or have sex with a girl and never call her back, or steal from anything, me doing that action is gonna get a negative reaction out of the person who I did that action to, which means the energy that was taking control of me gets to feed not only on my negative emotions, whatever they may be, but more so feed on the person who I did whatever I did to, right? Or what I should say is the entity that's running me gets to feed on the reactions, the negative reactions of other people who I affect while I'm no longer in control of my body. So this is what alcohol does, for the most part. And there's varying degrees as to how much an entity can take control, how much control you still have. But at the end of the day, remember that these entities, they can't really harm you, but they do feed off of your negative energy and off of the negative energy of those around you. So they will create situations that are conducive to negative energy, aka drunk fights, aka one-night stands, the lustful energy, they love that, aka arguments, aka someone just getting blackout throwing up in a bathroom and getting lost, and their friends looking for them the whole night and just worrying the whole night, right? So keep this in mind the next time you go out to drink. I'm not necessarily saying that you should never drink again, because it is a very ingrained part of human culture, I guess you could say. But just think about it. Keep it in your mind. Next time you go out, watch, look for the signs. Next time you know of someone who is a very avid drinker and drinks a lot, just notice how they're affecting those around them, right? Are they generating a lot of negative energy? Are they generating a lot of situations where you have to be worried about them? Where are they? Where'd they go? They got lost. Are they being run by lustful energy? Are they always trying to have sex with someone, or orgasm, or generate an orgasm, right? These are all just food sources to the energies that are taking control and influencing you through your thoughts. But yeah, next time you go out, just look at it. Just look at it. Go out. Try this. Here's an experiment for you. Go out and don't drink. Go out and don't drink, and just observe how other people look at you. Other people, are they gonna let you just be sober? Or are they gonna say, hey, have a drink? Hey, here's a drink. I don't drink, and I still go to bars, so I know this very well. But even if people know you don't drink, they'll still offer you a drink. Why? Because that low-level energy that's suggesting to them to do something that's kind is actually something that would be detrimental to the person who's sober. It would be detrimental to their own soul, and then make that person susceptible to the negative energy. So you got to understand that these energies spread, but they don't only spread through negative means. They try to disguise negative means with positive connotations. So yeah, next time you go out to a bar, try not drinking, and just look around and observe, and just see the things that you see, and observe how people react to each other, and observe how they react to you. But that's it for this video. I'll probably make another one on this topic at a later date, but for now, that's it. Peace out. This is Storm once again. Catch you guys on the next one.